How would you describe the taste or smell of a corked wine?
Oh God. Okay. So smelling a corked wine, a lot of people will say that it smells like wet cardboard, and that is a layer of it. Um, but there's also just this undertone, like it smells like wet cardboard that's been sitting in a sewage drain for entirely too long. It is corked wine is, and everybody should smell and taste a corked wine once, just once, because you will never forget that aroma or that flavor. And it's just bad. It's
What is it like to collaborate with your best friend, Magical Mama, co-producer, Ashley Brewer?
oh my god, it is so much fun. It is. Ashley and I have always been very unfiltered with one another, and being able to talk with her. So she lives in Maine while I live here in Georgia, and prior to doing the podcast together, we hadn't been talking as much. Life was just getting in the way. She had a daughter to raise, and I was just drinking excessively. It's very hard to find common things to talk about when that's your life. Um, but taking the time to actually talk with her day in and day out, week after week, it feels like we're back in school again in like all the best ways. I love it, and I wouldn't trade it for anything. She is the yin to my yang. She's the one who keeps me sane, and the one who, when I start to get overly pretentious, which I do on accident, she's the one who brings it back. She reality checks me. That's the word for it.
Fill in the blank. Wine and wine tasting
is the greatest adventure I could ever go on. It's it's different every single time. It's so much fun.
Have you ever had a wine so bad that you really did not want to talk about it?
You see, the problem with that is I really like to run my mouth. There was a Chilean Carmenere that I tried that literally just tasted like swamp water, and I it was horrible. It was horrible. And years later, I tried Chilean Carmenere from another producer without realizing it, and it was delicious. So I think it was just that one specific producer, and I'm just never gonna buy their stuff again. It's it's just fine.
When you're selling a wine to a customer, how does that picture come along? Swamp taste. How do you?
How do I describe the flavor of swamp water to somebody who might like
Yes.
that?
Yes.
Okay. Well, if somebody mentions to me that they are looking for something with a robust, musty, a real earthiness about it, but they want it to be light in body, that's probably what I'd point them towards. It's like, oh, well, then you would love this very pungent. Uh, it's pungent, it's robust, it has an herbaceousness that is very difficult to describe, but you'll know it when you taste it. Very evergreen.
What does playing with yourself mean to you?
Well, it means I've got the sense of humor of a 13-year-old boy. Good Lord. Oh, hmm. Well, that is that is usually a question that I reserve for my bedroom. So yeah, I don't know if I've got a better answer for that. Oh, oh Lord. No holds barred, man.
Nope. Is there anything of importance wines that you would like to share with us?
Oh goodness. But, I mean, just that I love how diverse the wine world is getting. And I really think that it is important for people to venture outside of their grocery store aisles and take the time to visit your like your smaller local shops, because they are the ones that are doing the lion's share of trying to help people learn more about what they like. They're the ones that are highlighting these small independent producers that could really use our support right now. It's They're the ones that are really propping up the wine industry right now. Like, buying your Franzia isn't doing shit for anybody. Buying your Gallo wine, it's fine, but put in a little extra effort to really taste something local and something good. Try your local wineries. We have some amazing wineries here in Georgia that really don't get spoken enough about. I've had a Georgia grown Albarino that blew my mind. So take the time to really just kind of bring it back to your own basics. Try something new from somebody that you wouldn't have shopped from before. It makes a world of difference.
Andy, what's important in your life today?
I think finding a good work-life balance is probably what has been the most important to me.
Do you consider yourself a lunatic?
I I don't think I would call myself a lunatic. I would call myself an eccentric with a passion for life.